Prophet, baby, back with another video. Hope them spirits of yours is all well. Hope all is well with you as a being. Good head, place, and space. Appreciative. Understanding more and more. See, I start with the same things. Sending blessings, guidance and protection, integrity, strength, focus, understanding. Each individual out there, no exceptions. Never no exceptions. I want you to think for a second where the world, this earth has came from. And now when I say came from, as far as you could go back, as far as stories you've heard, as far as your history will let you, your history though, the one that you have as your beliefs, all the way till now, through all the slavery, through all of the greed, control, deceit, the killings and just disregard. It's fair to say we better. Definitely fair to say we better. These words like faith, hope, knowledge, wisdom, it's a bunch of them. It's a lot of them. Understanding, love. That's words that was intentionally left for humans to come into the knowing of. That's the very basis of how you base your everyday life off of that. So think about those words I said, and think about how much within consciousness right now that's truly trending topics within individuals. Confident, endure. That gives you a better understanding of self. Let you know where you stood, let you know where you stand, let you know what strength you have within you. So you hear, they say one life, one soul. You live a life, you die. What's the point in that? What's the purpose of that? Ask yourself this. What's the purpose of you living now, this time? What's the purpose of you living at this time? Now, before you answer that, let me ask you another one to go with that. Why all of a sudden you thinking different? All of a sudden you thinking different. No doubt about it. Acting different, Prophet can confirm that. Thinking different, Prophet can confirm that. What's the point of it? What you think it's for? We got kids. We got relatives. We got friends. It's a social world. What's the purpose of you being here? We ain't gonna help nobody that don't help themselves. Whenever you didn't help yourself, you wanted somebody to help you? Yeah, without saying it. They got hard ones out there. Nah, all on my own. Cool. Even if you thought that, you had help. You had help ever since you landed. Every day. Can't help. Free choice. Only planet of free choice. Only planet. It's a lot of them. Only planet of free choice. That's how special you are. Think of this. If it's not no free choice, everything's straight up set in stone. Everything has to be a certain way. It's set like that. There ain't no choice. Okay? Now I want you to understand the significance of only planet with free choice. Think about how special you are to creation. Think about what creation knows is inside of you. Think about how much creation trusts your abilities to make decisions. Just sit with that. Yeah, we go through this little turmoil and, revolving doors and cycles. Yeah, we do that. That's a result of our decisions. But when we shooting them decisions, we get better and better. Get a little more accurate. Get a little more better. A little more accurate. A little more better. Because we do them every day. We have to make them every day. You listening is one. You believing, that's another one. It's many. So your soul came in this vessel. Your soul has been in many vessels. Told you many cultures, beliefs. Just think about that. How much of that, how much information that is that you have to you. Lifetimes, people you loved, things you didn't like. You have. Think of the life you living now. You've lived now, the journey you've been on. Now picture yourself having many more of them, with a lot of them in a lot more dark energy. You go back and read the stories. Some of them was you. In actuality, is the reason that it's a circle, because you don't know where it started and you don't know where it ends. But it keep going round and round. We keep going round and round with our shadow side, over and over and over again, lifetime and lifetime again. Try to get it right. We came from a lot of dark energy. Think about the hate that was on this planet, man. Just think about that. It ain't have to have a color to it, although it plays a big part in individuals' way of being and thinking. But what needs to be understood is, to anybody that's listening, if you know these stories, if you know of that, and you also know of who and how you want to be, how you want this earth to be, humanity to be, then you know the decision you need to make. You see, we come from promoting hate, promoting agendas to where people look and judge, and take lanes and sections and things. We come from all of that. It's still amongst us now. We're trying to get out of it. And the only way is understanding, real understanding, without judgment. Just understanding that shit. You've been through some shit. I've been through some shit too. It don't matter what you're going through. We could get through it. You'll get through it. It's all good. Still here. Get it right. Choices. Guidance and protection. You know, think for a second about this. Go back to when you was younger. Your perception, how you perceived God. You even heard you had a peace in you, but how you perceive that. And think about you right now on the spot. How you perceive God now. It's totally different. It's totally different. Why? Because everything that you've been taught and you've went through and you've learned and you've awoken and remembered has brought you to the understanding of what self, the God in you. Because let me tell you, if you wouldn't have God in you, self wouldn't be a big deal. Self wouldn't be a big deal. Actually, self would be that thing that people actually make it to be on a 3D plane. It's just me. You know, not understanding that you within this vessel, you could say with a bubble of your higher self and the best energies that you can imagine to help you push against all of the dark energies. Push it back and create. Let you understand that you can see more now. Don't have to be that same script. When we say new energies, these new energies don't come with a script. It doesn't come with a script. The script is you being open-minded and understanding that you're worthy to receive. Being appreciative and worthy. That's the new script. You see, the old script was the scriptures. That's when we had all of these stories to go by, all of these scenarios to go by, all of these hidden parables that from then till now still relates. We had all of that. Why it relate? Because it's scriptures. It's scriptures. But we've went to Revelations. Now we've shifted. We've shifted as a new paradigm. Now you understand of them amazing stories, of that love of that creator, of miracles, of change within individuals is within you. Not only within you, you came to bring it to the world, to help individuals awaken to it in themselves. All right? So you've lived all these times. Like, ask yourself why your favorite thing that you like to do. Ask yourself why you like to do it. You ain't just pick it up this lifetime and you just like it. It's within you. All of these lifetimes is in your DNA. It's in your DNA, it's in your macabre. It's around you. It's around you. There's that magnetic force that attracts you to things. Okay, it attracts you to different things. Some of y'all, you got a favorite color. You got these favorites, these certain things about yourself. You're unique in your own way. You also have these emotions and these fears, these insecurities to yourself that you've picked up this lifetime and the other lifetimes that you're dealing with. Some of y'all never been to the ocean, but you got a fear of water. Why? It ain't the bathtub. Like, really be logic, common sense. I'm giving you the understanding of why. That's why. You know, like facing your fears is a real thing. It's a real thing because when you face it, it's not a real thing. That's the illusion to it. That's the illusion to it. So all that's in your living water, that's them veins within your body. You can't live without. It's all in there. It's real mood swings running through you. So you need to understand that this is just another lifetime of your soul in a vessel, gaining consciousness for humanity. Okay? Really and truly, I want you to look at it like this, and it'll give you a better view of it. Picture yourself not being humanity, you not humanity, which you not. Okay? But humanity has all these problems that you see. So you just decide to come jump in a vessel to see if you can fight through all of the negativity that a vessel comes with, so you can activate and help individuals. Because that's exactly the journey you on. That's exactly the journey you on. And when you expire, you're going to come back in another vessel. Might be a different race. You might be a different gender. It varies. It varies. You know, ask yourself, why would a man show so much feminine to him, but never ever encountered a gay situation? Because you have men like that. The reason you can relate with a woman, and the reason that you women can relate with a man on that deep level, is not because you dealt with him this lifetime. It's because you've evolved into the understanding. Certain things don't have to be said. It's a real thing. You know, but the way that this matrix does it, certain things don't have to be said. But that applies also to the shit that have to be said. We just coming back around. And if you truly into your understanding and your knowing, if you walking in your higher self, you have to challenge individuals in that way. You don't have to step on people's feet, but just hold people accountable to their actions toward you, not toward individuals, not toward themselves, toward you. Because until it's toward you, y'all don't have an interaction. Y'all don't have a situation. Y'all don't have a meeting. I need you to understand why you run across people, why things happen to you. It's for you to fix it. We've crossed that meter. We've turned that knob. We see a better way. It's not calling things that's not. It's not no nothing new under the sun. Sorry about that. It ain't no nothing new under the sun. You know, some people wake up and still feel like that. That's because that's always been your reality. But when these things resonate with you, if you feel that, that's coming from home. That's reaching you at your core. You know, messages like this, messages that you will hear, inspirational messages from God, source, creator. Why you think it makes people cry? Why you think people cry? People start feeling sorry, bad about, the things they did. People know that if they could get through all of the pain and the struggle and the things that's holding them back, they could be better. They just know it. Why you think that? Why you listening now? Why you think that? Understand what's a part of you. Understand what's inside of you. You wake up every day. You open your eyes every day to go through some things so you can understand that shit doesn't matter. All it does is stirs your energy and stirs your consciousness the wrong way. It creates the wrong energies, the wrong intentions. That's it. So if you went through something today and this is the end of your night, if you got something you got to deal with tomorrow, however it goes, Prophet asking you to stay in your moment and remind yourself every day what I got to get out of it. What you getting out of what you going through. If you not getting nothing out of what you going through, you not going through it. You can't have a breakthrough. When you wake up, speak positivity over your life. And I know it's such a easy thing to say, but a hard thing to do because of self-training. Because of self-training. Like some of us don't even be tired, but we'll say we tired. We tired because we used to expecting this energy of being tired. Some of y'all probably going through that now. You know, everybody awakening. What's wrong with me? What's wrong with my energy? It's because in order for a miracle to happen, first you got to understand that you are one. And you got to believe in miracles. See, a lot of people say it, sound good, but do you actually believe in a miracle? Do you actually think that this is the soul of your creator? This is God giving you a message? Do you truly believe that? If you don't believe that, you don't believe in miracles. You don't believe in none of the other messages. You don't believe that the way that your creator reaches you is through interactions. We accumulate the wisdom and knowledge that we get from our soul going through these experiences. Your soul goes through experiences. That's how you accumulate the wisdom and the knowledge for the consciousness. Some of y'all just don't want to think it could be better because that's how much it weighed on you. But I want you to understand this too. That's how much you made yourself a believer in whatever weighed on you. This is a real thing. Please take this advice. Erase. You can speak that into existence. I erase any thoughts, any negativity that comes up within my mind frame. If it doesn't apply for my betterment, it can't come through. That's your vessel. It's your brain. You have to understand how to talk. When people, Spirit telling me right now, when people be sick, like they have these, and they go in remission. Why you think they go in remission? It has nothing to do with the treatment. Don't you see when people have cancer and they go through this treatment They hair fall. Like it's not the treatments. See, that's a critical stage for a soul to be in. Once that human, that consciousness can believe and have that will to want and believe, that faith in being better, that's how they go in remission. Because remember what Prophet told you, you can heal yourself. It sounds so crazy because you probably heard 50 people say they were sick today. When you feeling good, you say you feel good. That's a real thing. And so is feeling bad. But it's not a real thing till you acknowledge it. See, there's a lot of things that come up against Prophet in my day-to-day activities. Not people-wise, energy-wise, situation-wise. But I understand how to look at everything now, which you should. Everything. And take heed in it. It's guidance everywhere. It's a reason you looked or the reason you heard. It's a reason you seen it. It's a reason you listening right now. Tomorrow. Let tomorrow be the day you commit yourself to really, really talking to spirit, source. The God inside of you is your higher self that you talking to. It sound crazy, but listen, when somebody talking to themselves and they answering themselves back, like they answering